Hey, what's going on, guys? Saiyan here, back with another collab on the channel. Today, we'll be doing a collab with Goten. His link will be in the description, so you can watch the next part. Before I hand it over to him, make sure to subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and if you want to have a better chance of talking with me and the rest of the Super Saiyan 4s, make sure to join the Discord server. Link in the description. But with that, Goten, take it over.
What's up, my Z fans, and welcome back to another video. Like Saiyan Motion mentioned, this is our collab video, What If Goku went Ultra Instinct against Hit. So let's get right into it. So, I bet you're asking, how would this end up happening? Well, instead of Goku shrugging off Ultra Instinct when Whis explains it this time, he takes real interest in the form. Vegeta still sticks to using Super Saiyan Blue because, like he mentioned in the recent manga chapters, it doesn't suit him. Goku focuses more on training with Whis, and from what Whis explained to him, it's movement without thought. So sometimes he just stands still, but it doesn't get him anywhere, and he gets even more of a beatdown. Eventually, Chomper arrives, and that results in Goku proposing a tournament idea. The 3 years of training time in the chamber though goes slightly different. While Goku focuses a little bit on Kaioken, his main focus is still on Ultra Instinct. He tries to reach it multiple times, but halfway through their time in the chamber, Goku is actually be able to do it. In that moment, he admitted Ki that felt totally different. The power just came to him and he reacted without a second thought. Goku thinks to himself, if he could just get that feeling again, it would work. Throughout the rest of the time in the time chamber, Goku works through this, and eventually he and Vegeta exit. Similar events play out up until the actual tournament. Goku fights Batamo, and like normal, he uses size and stretchiness against him. Goku swings him around and chucks him out of the ring. Next up is Frost, who after Goku provokes him to using his final form, is starting to get an advantage on his base. But instead of going Super Saiyan, he just stands there in the middle of the ring, breathing and focusing. Frost comes closer, but Goku doesn't move. As Frost comes in for a punch, Goku is knocked out of the ring. Ultra Instinct didn't work for him, and Frost's true nature hasn't been revealed yet. Not for long, however, because Piccolo goes up next. Piccolo tries various of techniques against Frost, and he's about to fire a special beam cannon. That is until he starts to spin and fall, and everything around him starts going round and round and round. And eventually he falls out of the ring. But Jaco, his eye, spots everything, and like usual, he saw Frost use the needle. Vegeta fights against Frost, absolutely demolishing him and proving that cheating isn't the best way to win. The Magetta fight goes the same. Vegeta struggles at first, but then finds Magetta's weakness, forcing him to curl up. After Vegeta easily takes him out with a final flash, he then fights Hit, and that fight ends like normal. Vegeta gets taken out with a single hit, pun intended. Goku is of course reinstated, so he goes up next, and at first he tries to do the same thing he did to Frost, trying to activate Ultra Instinct. When Hit comes in for the punch, Goku doesn't move until he realizes that he isn't doing anything, so he opens his eyes and blocks Hit's punch. And then the fight happens like usual, with Goku using Blue followed by Kaioken, even though he can't use times 10 in this scenario, because like I said, he spent less time focusing on Kaioken and more time on Ultra Instinct, which gave him less time on practicing Kaioken, therefore decreasing the amount he can take it to. Instead of times 10, it would probably be around times 4 or times 5. But this is still enough to catch Hit off guard. Eventually, the two get into a beam struggle, and this is where things start to change. Goku starts to get overtaken by the blast, and the lower Kaioken can't keep up with Hit's improvement. Eventually, the blast completely takes him over, and Goku seems to be obliterated. As everyone sees the aftermath, Goku is nowhere to be found. Hit himself starts to freak out, knowing that now he is disqualified for killing and his team loses. But as the referee is about to kick Hit out of the ring, a bright light appears out of the ring. Everyone is blinded as they see it's Goku, but with different hair. His hair and aura have a different glow to them. His eyes are silver and his look completely changes. And yes, the beam struggle was the catalyst to Ultra Instinct. With Goku working towards this a lot more in the time chamber and training with Whis a lot more, he is able to unlock this. It's far more controllable due to him trying to control it from earlier on. This results with Hit clearly not being disqualified and the fight continues. But it goes really different. Every time Hit tries to use his time skip, Goku is far ahead of him and is easily be able to predict everywhere Hit will be. As he improves his time skip, he starts to get a lot more stronger in canon, and he goes in for a punch towards Goku, but it's caught. Goku then appears behind him and punches him towards the edge of the ring. He then kicks him upwards and mid-air punches him out of the ring. Goku drops out of Ultra Instinct and dropping onto the floor. He is excited because he won the match, but out of nowhere, Zeno then arrives. Goku reacts the same way with him. The Super Dragon Balls and everything else all go the same up until the Goku Black Arc. Zamasu obviously does still take Goku's body because he saw him use Ultra Instinct, and he's angry that Goku did not only use the power of a god, but he also used the power of an angel, which the gods trained their whole lives to get that form. So Zamasu takes Goku's body to eventually be able to learn Ultra Instinct. Attacking the future, Black absolutely demolishes it like usual. Trunks tries to fight back, but the enemy is just too strong. They have to go and use their last resort, the time machine. Bulma starts to work on it, and soon enough it's finished. But she doesn't live to see the day where Goku Black would be defeated. He kills her and Trunks heads back, and nothing much changes apart from that. Goku and Trunks have their sparring match, and using Super Saiyan 3, Goku takes him out. Soon enough, Black comes through the rift in the sky, and he is excited to see Goku. Not in a good way though. He is happy to see him so he can learn from Goku and work further towards Ultra Instinct. Unlucky for him, Super Saiyan 2 Goku is able to bring him down. Black makes his escape, and the following events go exactly the same. After Goku, Vegeta and Trunks go to the future, Vegeta fights Black like normal. He overpowers Black, but Rose comes in handy. Powering up, he takes out Vegeta with ease. Zamasu shows up, and this is where things start to change. Trunks takes on Zamasu, and Goku starts to fight one-on-one with Black. The two seem pretty even when Goku is using blue and Black is in rose. But all of a sudden, Goku powers down all the way and starts to breathe, as a new aura coats him and the glow is admitted like never before. He powers up into Ultra Instinct. This is followed by Goku kicking the absolute crap out of Black. For some time, he is knocked around, and eventually it leads to his realization about rage. But instead of rage, it's Ultra Instinct. It requires mastery over God Ki, and he is a god. The body he possesses knows how to use the form. He just has to access it. So he purposely provokes Goku until finally, when Goku's about to land the punch, he dodges, now in Ultra Instinct himself. Goku Black seems to be on top. Exchanging blows, Goku starts to get angrier and angrier as he overpowers him from now. Black lands a punch on Goku, and he isn't able to dodge. This leads to him being caught off guard and allows for Black to sweep his leg, which causes him to fall. He's then elbowed towards the ground, and it forces him out of Ultra Instinct. And that's when, from afar, Vegeta attacks him with the remainder of his power and more. Something was different about Vegeta's ki. It seemed to be an evolution. The Z fighters, defeated, make their escape.
But that's where we're leaving things off for right now. So what do you guys think about this collab? Did you like how Goku was able to unlock Ultra Instinct early? How about Goku Black being able to replicate it? And what do you think will happen now that Vegeta has gotten a possible new transformation as well? Leave any thoughts and suggestions down in the comments. I'll make sure to respond. But you need to make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be part of the Super Saiyan 4. Make sure to do the same for Goten. He'll be linked in the description. If you want to see part 2, it'll be up on his channel in due time. But with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.